Hey YouTube land, it is your girl, Shantolly89, and now it is time for my review of tonight's episode, Wonder-ful. This episode to me was, and it had Clean in it. Who'd have thunk it? I'm just tired of them teasing us and teasing us. Are they together? Are they not? What about Adam? I don't like to be strung along. That's not cool. That ain't hot. It's not cool. I don't want to be strung along like, I just, are you together or not? I just want to take my TV and shake it like, I just want to reach through the TV actually and shake them, get back together, or just, it's like, okay, 1 minute they're hooking up at the, at Mr. Shu's wedding. Then the next minute, Kurt's in a relationship with Adam, who we don't see. And then there's another, and then it's like, where are you together? I'm sick of the teasing. Either get them together or make a, have a clean break. Just end it. I don't like to be led along. I don't like to be strung along. I want them to get back together, but I want it to be slow. But it's all this teasing about them getting back together. And then I feel like it's just a half-ass attempt to get me to watch the season finale, which I will be. But still, yes, I'm a sucker. It got me, because it got me to watch tonight's episode. Had I known, I'd have been like, fuck it, I'd have gone to bed. Anyway, let's get to the important stuff. What did I like and what I did not like about the episode? Love the songs. I loved all the songs. The songs were good. It's Stevie Wonder. I loved it. I don't get what the hell, Kitty. What the hell, Kitty? What is going on with her? 1 minute, she likes Ryder. The next minute, she's trying to get with Artie, calling him a liar, showing up at his house, talking to his mother. And I'm like, why? I don't like Kitty. And their half-ass attempt, and I will say half-ass a lot in this video, just so y'all know, that half-ass attempt of getting me to feel sorry for Kitty because she was molested or touched by her friend's brother when she was sleeping over in last week's episode, it's not working. Because I'm like, okay. And to me, that just undermines the whole situation. I know people I had a cousin who was molested as a child. Did she go around causing people to have eating disorders or just saying cruel and hurtful things about people? No, she is a sweet, sweet person, and she was molested as a child, and she is a sweet, sweet person. Just because you're molested or touched or whatever she was, doesn't mean you can give you a cause to be a bitch, and that's what she is. She's a bitch, and I do not feel sorry for her. Moving on, speaking of bitches, Cassandra is 1 minute I don't know what's with her. 1 minute she's a bitch. Next minute, she likes Rachel. I'm like, decide. It's just unnecessary drama. Decide. Do you like Rachel? Do you want Rachel to succeed? What's going on? I don't know. You're writing. It's like, I swear, I think Cassandra's bipolar. I think Kate Hudson probably took a look at the script and said, what the hell did I just sign up for? Like, what the hell is this? 1 minute I'm being mean to this, putting down Rachel, threatening to come to her, saying that she's going to fail her audition. And then the next minute, I am wishing her luck on her audition. If I were Kate Hudson, I'd be like, what the hell did I just read? What the hell did I get myself into? Because seriously, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with her. I'm like, she's back, and it's just like, I'm glad to see Kate Hudson back, but the way they're writing her, I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is with her? What the hell is going on with Cassandra? What the hell? Rachel, every Rachel scene, I just roll my eyes, I shake my head. I'm like, really? This is unnecessary drama for nothing. It's just for nothing. I don't care. I just don't care with Rachel. I don't care. I want her to succeed. I want her to make the Funny Girl audition, but damn, I just don't care because she always gets what she wants in the end. I mean, she does. She always gets what she wants. She got into Niyata, even though she choked her audition and had to stalk Carmen Thibodeau across the country, and then got in her second try. You know, so did Kurt. You know, and it's like, but she gets. It's like Kurt seems to have a harder time. Kurt or anyone else. It's not just Kurt. Because I'm not being biased because Kurt is one of my favorite characters. No, it's everybody on the show. Everybody else on the show has to endure, has to go through things. But Rachel always gets what she wants and doesn't deserve it. Yeah, she's endured some hard times. She was bullied. I understand that. But that doesn't give you the right. I'm like, if you're getting me to try to get me to feel sorry for Rachel, I am not going to feel sorry for her. In this case, I feel sorry for her because I'm like, this woman is being a biatch. Cassandra's being a biatch for no reason. But I don't feel sorry for Rachel most of the time. This is probably the only time I'll feel sorry for Rachel because even I'm like, why? I mean, why are you going to crush her dreams? I mean, as much as I like Rachel, I do want her to achieve her goals and make her dreams come true. I really do. I really do. So I'm all about people reaching their goals. So hey, even though I don't care for Rachel, I still think Cassandra is being a bitch. It's not. It was not. It was uncalled for. Okay, I like the hospital scene. Bert, Carol, and Kurt, of course. I'm glad Bert told him to sit the hell down because it's like you don't think he's nervous. He almost died. Oh, okay. He almost died. You know, he could possibly die from cancer, and you know, it's like sit the hell down. Kurt, rightfully so, was nervous, but it was just like, I'm like, dude, just chill out. You know, it's gonna be okay. Just be calm. You know, you're freaking out your dad. Your poor dad's freaking out. You're freaking out. I'm like, ugh, like chill, just chill. Y'all chill. Blaine asked for like his permission to marry Kurt, but Bert said no, not to marry, but to hopefully them getting back together. Because you made him. Yes, Blaine made a mistake. He hurt Kurt, and I'm all for it. But I'm like, I feel like if he proposes to Kurt in the next episode, it is only going to end in a disaster. And I'm sorry, but when has proposing? You're only proposing to him because this is a way for you to say sorry, which is like that you're sorry for doing this. We get it. We know that you're sorry, but come on, dude. Marrying him is not the right way. Don't mess with, basically that's what Bert said, don't mess with the sacred vow that is marriage. Don't mess with marriage. You know, like that. So I think him asking Kurt to marry him is stupid. I want a clean wedding, but if with like this, no. I feel, like I said, it's a half-assed attempt to get me to watch the finale, which I will be watching. So, but just so you know, it's a I see you. I got you, Ryan Murphy. I see you. I know what you're doing. I'm on to you, Ryan Murphy. You tease me with my clan. Like I said, I'm sick of being teased. Either they're together or they're not. End of story. But yeah, I mean, this episode is just, it has Clay in it, and I'm like, I mean, they didn't really talk. I mean, Kurt's dealing with his thing with his, his father, and, he's, just dealing with that, and, I mean, I don't think that's the furthest thing from his mind. Like, yes, I'm going to get back with my ex-boyfriend who cheated on me with some random dude on Facebook, while my father could possibly be dying. Yeah. I mean, the fangirl in me wants them to make out, have sex, do whatever, fool around. I mean, but the real, I have to be realistic, and Glee is not a realistic show, but I have to be realistic. I don't want them to be I don't want, if it's, you know, it feels rushed if they get back together so soon, because it's like, wow, it's like I said, half-assed attempt to get me watch the season finale. But yeah, and I will constantly say, oh wait, I'm going to go off topic for a minute. I am so sick of people saying, well, Kurt cheated on Blaine too. Yeah, he did. Text cheating. But that is not the same thing as having sex. And I'm sorry. You knew, I mean, why would you, I fault the writers for this. Why would you have Blaine cheat on Kurt when you knew how he felt, when he was like, how it felt when Kurt was, when you knew how it felt when Kurt text cheated with Chandler. Yeah. Why would you do that? I'm still, the breakup episode, I'm like, I just call it that episode sometimes. I just call it breakup. I just call it that episode sometimes. I'm like, that episode. We don't speak of this episode. This episode never happened, in my opinion, because it was stupid. And I was like, this is a dumbass way to break up the couple that had no problems. I mean, they were okay. There was nothing to need to break them up. Yes, there was a distance issue, but if you were so afraid of Kurt leaving, why did you tell him to go? But then you're like, oh, I miss you. And he only been gone for 2 weeks. You couldn't keep it in your pants for 2 weeks, Blaine? 2 weeks? You couldn't keep it in your pants? I mean, really, Blaine? Come on. Anyway, got that out of my system. Oh, and if you don't like my opinion, I'm entitled to my opinion just like everyone else. But I am so sick of reading Tumblr and seeing it on Facebook, seeing it on Twitter. Oh, well, Kurt cheated on Blaine too. Text cheating. Yes, it was wrong, but he did not. Oh, sorry. Sorry for yelling. I'm just so frustrated. Text cheating, but he did not have sex with a guy. And I'm sorry. And if we're talking about, I mean, if we're going to keep score, I mean, okay. Sebastian, you know, I mean, Kurt could have easily gone out with Krowski. Had sex with Krowski. Could have easily done that. But he didn't. And I'm so glad he didn't. Because one, it would send a bad message. But another, it would do something. It would be horrible. It wouldn't be a good thing. And I'm like, okay. You're going to sit there and say, well, Kurt's wrong for doing this. Kurt's wrong for doing that. I'm like, yeah, but Blaine had sex with someone. And he's sorry about it. I'm like, okay, and I understand. He apologized. He's sorry. But it doesn't change what happened. Yes, you're sorry. But sometimes you end up losing your consequence for your action. You lost Kurt. Hopefully you can get him back. I am rooting for Blaine all the way. But if Kurt doesn't take him back, I don't blame him. And I'm just going to be honest. I don't blame him for not taking Blaine back because he's hurt. And he even said in the episode, I don't even know what to feel anymore. And that's, you know, he said, I don't even know what to feel anymore. I don't feel it. He doesn't feel, he said, I don't know what to feel anymore when he sees Blaine. I'm like, wow. And that speaks volumes. So maybe in season 5 they'll get back together. I don't know. Maybe season 6. I just hope that if they do, it's a closure. It doesn't have to end with a wedding, but it could just be a closure to their relationship. Like they ended with them being together. Fast forward a few years or something. Do something like that in season 6. If they make it to season 6. No, they got renewed. Sorry. They got renewed for both season 5 and season 6. So hopefully they can do something like that. But yeah, all in all, the episode was good. Not good. It was meh. Episode was bleh. I mean, I liked the Klain moments. I liked, you know, Artie and his mom. But other than that, it's just meh. You know. I can't wait for the season finale. It should be interesting. Like I said, having Klain back together is just a half-ass attempt to get me watch the season finale, which I will. So I will see you guys next week for my review of the season finale of Glee. Toodles, babes. Bye-bye.